finally down to the actual characters in the story. A dramatic hour with Tanetomo. Who's there? Well, if it isn't my summoner, Brandon. What a pleasant surprise this is. You needn't have come all this way, however. If you had asked, I would have met you anywhere. Okay, what gives? You're acting far too courteous. It's extremely suspicious. What? There's nothing to be concerned about. I would never deceive you with courtesy. Perish the thought. Bull crap. Although courtesy apparently seems to be Masanori's thing. Your standing simply precedes you, given that you are His Excellency, the noble source's Yoritomo's younger brother. This fact alone places you above even Koachi Ginji and Satomi clans, whom the 8 Dog Warriors traditionally venerate. So, whatever your will may be, I, Tanetomo, shall obey your every command with my life. Oh, come on. You don't need to do that. Please don't do that. I cannot speak for the other Dog Warriors, but Tanetomo and I have been specifically trained to behave as such for all our lives. Yeah, it's the one thing that I can't get over. So I do hope you'll forgive my improprieties to date. Should you wish it, I will even cut myself down to where I stand as recompense. Please don't. Maybe don't, please. Seriously. Also, I'm not Yoritomo's little brother. I think there's been some mistake there. Even should you deny it, as long as His Excellency purports it to be true, I have no choice but to accept it and act accordingly. Oh, okay. Then my order is, treat me the same way you always have. If that is your wish, then so too is it my command. So then, Brandon, what brings you here tonight? Well? Oh. I don't know how to act with Tanetomo. I just had this fear that I might be killed at any moment. I came to see you, Tanetomo. I see. I'm not certain I can provide adequate company for one who shares in the qualifications of the noble source. But if that is of no concern to you, then far be it from me to object. Please, do enter and make yourself at home. Can you speak to me like before, too? The polite talk is a little impersonal. Tanetomo Kinosuka, stand down! As you wish. Come in then. I only have basic tea and rather cheap sweets to offer, but you can have them if you wish. Huh. Sounds great. I actually really like this kind of stuff. Huh. You know, I can sort of see where His Excellency is coming from now. Maybe I'm just reading too much into your peculiarities. Or more likely, it's just as the old saying goes, a wise man drowns in his wisdom. Did my headphones pick up some interference? Look familiar, I trust. A keepsake of the event, you might say. I quite like it. The commander permitted me to take it home as a memento. I thought I'd clean it up and repair it before putting it away. You're pretty good with projectile arms. But wouldn't a sword be more fitting? As a dog warrior, you mean? Much like Tanetomo, I wasn't given the luxury of a clean war in which I could choose my own weapon. Instead, I train in the ways of firearms and concealed throwing weapons like the kunai while working as a ritual dancer. A ritual dancer? Like dancing on stage? I joined a troupe of entertainers and learned their craft so I could better draw near targets without arousing suspicion. War and vengeance, you see, are not made more glamorous simply by virtue of one's birthright in an honorable warrior's family. Okay, I believe I said this. Indeed, I too was not unlike a bullet for my masters. Once my target had been filled, the way home was never clear. Now then, why are you here? You've been largely silent, only staring a hole through me. Why did you just load a gun? Not that I blame you for wishing to behold this well-sculpted beauty with dreams of pampering me like a princess, no doubt. There's the Tanetomo I know. You still seem a little on edge, but you're mostly back to your old self. Don't think I'm going to go easy on you just because the Snowball fight is over now. But again, I ask, why me? Why now? You could have visited His Excellency, the Order Commander, but you chose me. Look, Tez will just break into my room regardless. So, we're not gonna do. So, let's not talk about Tez. No, you're the one I chose, Tanetomo. You are smooth, I'll give you that. You have a real knack for finding ways to get closer to whomever you choose. Well, I also wanted to give this to you. It is Valentine's Day after all. Happy Valentine's Day. My, how thoughtful of you. I humbly accept. Thank you. The Snowball fight sure was fun, huh? What's so special about that item? My position in any battle is typically that of a tactician behind the scenes. For me to take a fighting role is unheard of. Yet with this item, I could join the skirmish, and I was able to hold my own, even in the thick of the fray. I shouldn't eat and do this. Ultimately, though, I simply developed a fondness for this particular weapon. Perhaps because I'm a bullet, I chose the gun. You're just trying to get a rise out of me? Hmm. I should. I should think not. It's not fatalistic, but it was a bit of a cheap shot against you. Did it work? Did you find what I said disagreeable? That look in your eyes. Don't worry, I understand. You're looking for reciprocation, no? That is the Valentine's way, I suppose. Come on then, this way. This is as serious as I get. If you think you can handle it, then it's all yours. Hold up! Tanetomo Kino Nasuka, what are you implying here? Oh, huh. Delicious. Where in the world did you get this? No trepidation, just happily eating without a second thought. Fortunately, they are just store-bought chocolates. Nonetheless, you should have at least demanded I eat one first to test for poison. I did say I'd laid down my life for you. Well, if they were poison, then I imagine you would have just made a certain one not poisonous, so that you would just try that specific one, and then I would take the poison one. Aren't you coming to the after party? Everyone's having a great time there. I'd be happy to escort you if you want. You certainly aren't easily discouraged, are you? Nor are you particularly good at reading the room. I appreciate the invitation, but I believe I shall pass. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I've been meaning to ask. What do you think of the hot springs here? Big baths like that are always the best. I'm afraid I haven't set foot since the side event. Even after the Snowball fight, I concluded my time there very quickly. And I've already taken my bath for today, to which the facilities in this room proved entirely adequate. My reason to forego public or extended bathing is that it is dangerous to linger in such a defenseless, exposed state. You, defenseless? Perish the thought! Particularly in the open-air environments, you are merely setting yourself up as a target for sniping, assassination, or assault. Moreover, Should an emergent situation arise, it is imperative you be able to jump into action at a moment's notice. Since precautions make up the very foundation of effective tactical work, to say nothing of serving the noble source. You'll just end up with stiff. I'm not sure any of that is necessary. You'll just end up with stiff shoulders. Your concern is appreciated, but this is simply who I am. It is in my nature. I was raised to always peer with suspicion into the hidden nooks and shadows that lurk within the fringes of society. So please, don't concern yourself with me any further. I have my own role to play. Though I do find it disturbing that I allowed myself to let my guard down so much here today. That should not happen. But now that I've come to know your circumstances a bit better, I can better adapt my approach in future encounters. What if I were to wander off? Would you escort me for my own safety? Wander off? To where exactly? You'll have to follow me to find out. It's someplace very relaxing, though. As expected, it's the private reservation-only open-air baths. You're not expecting me to soak with you, are you? To leave myself exposed and defenseless. I just finished telling you that I'm uncomfortable in such environments. You're vulnerable to all manner of danger here. You're too tense. You need to loosen up. I can't believe I'm saying this. Come on, let your worries melt away. I did say I would follow your orders to the very end, so consider me once more as your bullet. You may fire at will. So what you're saying is Tanetomo will be able to throw me. I wonder how long it's been since I last looked up at the heavens with such a sense of calm and serenity behind these eyes. Where was his peony mark? Well, it's been a while since we did this. Sure, it's cold out. It's starting to snow again, too. Let's If you're to bathe outdoors, you should submerge yourself up to your shoulders. Otherwise, you're just asking to catch a cold. Where was your peony mark again? Oh, I think I remember now. Never mind. Honestly, you're like a little child sometimes. I'm sure His Excellency must have had trouble dealing with you as well. I'll try not to cause any more trouble. Are you feeling relaxed, though? I am, actually. Thank you. I certainly wouldn't be here without your incessant urgings. Now, warm your body already before I seriously get angry with you. The snow's piling up in my head. Alright. I'd really like us to bathe together. If that is your directive, then I shall comply. Look, if you're not comfortable with it, just say so. I feel bad when you act like that. Brandon, I want you to feel assured. I want you to feel assured that Tanetomo and Asuka will stand by your side, now and forevermore. Well. I mean, I don't feel that way about Tanetomo. I'm more for Yasuyori. But still. Fine. And then I'm stabbed in the back. It's okay, I'm sorry. Everyone good. I caught you before you left. I have something for you, if you'll accept it. Huh? More chocolates in the shape of peonies? But you already gave me some for yesterday. Yesterday was to return the favor for your gift. But I'm not so predictable as to only counterattack immediately when stricken. I'm through playing the naive and purely tradition-driven dog warrior, at least in your presence. Now, I too must be going, but before I do, would you lend me your ear? I'm prepared to take this seriously if you are. Now then, I, Tanetomo and Asuka, do hereby pledge to be your sword from this day forth. Oh boy. Oh, what have I? this feels like a Persona 3 moment. Like, when Persona 3, where I don't know how it does in Reload, but in Persona 3, where it's like you have now entered into a serious relationship with this person. You should be careful when being around other people. I feel that right now.